What is LGBT? The word LGBT stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. Along with heterosexual, they describe people's sexual orientations or gender identity. It also refers to an individual's sense of personal and social identity, based on those attractions, related behaviors, and membership in the communities of others who share those attractions and behaviors. For the meaning of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender, lesbian woman is the one who is romantically, sexually, or emotionally attracted to women. For a gay man, they are similar to lesbian, but instead of women, gay prefer men. For bisexual, they can be described as the group of people that are romantically, sexually, or emotionally attracted to people of both sexes. For the last one, transgender, it can be described as the people whose gender identity or gender expression differs from their birth sex.
This is Andrew. Since he was a child, gender difference has been a problem for him.
Why? Let's take a look at the root cause of the LGBT problems. Let's look at the first cause, which is religion. Most Thai are Buddhism, and in Buddhist, LGBT is being viewed as either a punishment or a lack of abilities to control the sexual tendency. Next is social norms and stigma. Thai society does not wholly accept gender minorities. There is a lack of understanding about the struggle and needs of LGBT groups. In addition, Thai also have a social stigma that men should be masculine in order to be able to be the head of the family or enter monkhood for the family merit. Next is a lack of support. SOGI issue aren't includes informal sex educations and are not integrated into the general national curriculums. LGBT is not illegal in Thailand. However, there is no laws and regulations that supported them. Transgender individuals cannot change their gender on their identity papers. Why is LGBT problems unsustainable? It affects both social and economic aspects of Thailand. For the social aspect, every LGBT being excluded from their families, friends, society, and missed up education, healthcare, lost jobs, and other opportunities is a loss for our society. Second, is the economic aspect. Human capital is a set of skills, knowledge, or health that increase the productivities or economic growth. Excursions of LGBT will lead to diminishing in human capital, cause inefficiently use of human capital, since these people might not get a chance to have a job that they are good at them. On the other side, the employers might end up with the people with lesser skill and needs. On the macro level, LGBT problems opportunity cost to our country's economies can be counted to the billions, according to the pilot study of the World Bank. Currently, there is no LGBT listed specifically in SDG goal because of cultural difference in different countries. However, the meaning of SDG goal is to include everyone and to leave no one behind, including the minorities group and LGBT people. We can relate LGBT into the following SDG goal, which will also lead to our recommendation.
We'll have listed the goal into 5 segments based on SDG goal. First is to end poverty and discrimination. Second is to become healthy being and educational promoting. Third goal is to achieve gender equality. Fourth is to improve city and human settlement that treat LGBT differently. Fifth is to promote peaceful, inclusive society.
As you can see, there are discriminations in work and promotions and rejections from society and financial supports. Our recommendations is to take a social assistance program to recognize LGBT, then provide financial supports. Lastly, enlighten the issue of being discriminated. Moreover, in order to sustain our goal and maximize the cost, we need to put this issue into health and educational background. Currently, this group is vulnerable to HIV and being bullied or excluded to the society. During school period, this group of people lack sexual oriented to understand their preference. The key considerations here is to improve the living conditions and solve the problems at the beginning, so we can enhance our health specifically to LGBT groups, and also consult to help them psychologically. We also need to have treatment and free space service. Lastly, we have zero tolerance policy with reproductive educations cover specific needs.
There are harmful stereotyping in LGBT groups individually and socially, making anxiety and unproductivity. So we need to challenge the traditional norms to address and give opportunities to these people. This gives us that we can bridge the gap as a whole to leave no one behind. Bullying worsen the living conditions to the particular groups, so we present you affordable and non-discrimination house options for the one who feel uncomfortable living in the same living hood. In addition, we also have safe housing for some parts of Thailand.
We want to promote inclusive society. However, now they cannot rely on state protections. In order to make everyone go together, we need to train our state protector to have sensitive response to this group of people. We need to build laws about hated LGBT crimes in terms of verbal actions and physical action.
Let's move on to before and after our recommendation. Before. First, people don't understand what LGBT is and do not have interactions with them, which leads to no social life and may cause loneliness to these people. Second, sometimes other people see LGBT as a strange gender or some living things which is not a human. Third, to be gossiped by others because of their physical gesture, which make them lack of confidence and be afraid of one's own shadow. Fourth, losing many opportunities such as job, which require male and female. Then, after our recommendation, first, we hope that people will understand more of LGBT and as usual, lead to a happier life of LGBT people. Second, LGBT people will be accepted like one human and in their differences. Third, less gossiping to LGBT because people have a better point of view, and this will lead to a more confident and more secure life of LGBT people. Fourth, considering work requirement by abilities not gender will lead to gender equality.
Why is LGBT problem still unsolvable in Thailand?
Despite our recommendation that will help diminish LGBT discriminations in Thailand, this problem is still impossible to completely solve.
First, Thai people have the existing conservative mindset or belief in past cultures and norms which can't be changed in the near future. Second, the problem is not supported by governments, new medias, and society. It needs collaborations of all people in order to create recognition and understanding, which cannot be also achieved in the next few years.
LGBT problems involve prejudice of people, and it's out of our hand to change the thoughts of everyone.
Starting from ourselves, what we can do now is to be a part of the small support that could gradually better LGBT quality of life within the Thai society.